Immediately, the hairs on the back of my neck went up. I turned to my fellow passenger next to me and said, did I just hear that correctly? Did we hear that correctly? Have you ever heard anything like that? We were all quite confused and alarmed.
It felt like, there was a violation of my rights, like I had done nothing, and there was absolutely no reason why I should have to show an ID to get off a plane.
When my son and I arrived at the front of the line, the CBP agent took as he was blocking, they were quite large, all quite large, with guns and holsters and bulletproof vests and, very, very intimidating.
I felt the only choice in the moment was to comply. Actually, it didn't even feel like a choice. There was a power and authority there, and I trusted it, and I told myself a story that assumed there must be a good rationale, even though it felt quite strange.
It felt like what happened on the flight was just fundamentally un-American. It's what's next? You're just walking down the street and you have to answer any demand from a government official to show your ID or papers.
I decided to participate in the lawsuit because I was a bit shocked I didn't question what happened in the moment that day. I believe strongly that the Fourth Amendment exists for good reason. I felt like what I experienced violated the Fourth Amendment, and I feel like it's a slippery slope.
What I hope happens as a result of the settlement is that this doesn't happen to anyone else.
The government has acknowledged and settled the case to say, listen, this is not a policy. We will communicate that this is voluntary participation if it were to happen again. And the officers have to go out of their way to communicate that. They have to go out of their way to make sure that their stance isn't intimidating, that they're not blocking in the way. And so that we all can feel free, unless we're under suspicion, free to come and go on our domestic flights.